up a 2nd and 7.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, it's Beal. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, at that rate, picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get first downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
The quarterback on the
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there, with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Mackey. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
It's a 37-yard line.
Four yards the pickup, 1st down.
On the carry.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Number
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mackey looking sideline, incomplete.
To the sideline.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
And 8 yards.
Looking to throw. Mackey is going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion. Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
The ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing is Collins. Looking to throw on 2nd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
At their own 49.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And this is going to be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Intended for number
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by this Seahawk defense.
third down and 11.
Now Collins to throw on third down. He may try and run for this. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
From the contact.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
3-yard line.
Throwing again. Collins throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 11 yards there, first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Collins. Caught left side, Williams. And he goes out right around the 39.
Out of bounds.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Brought down at the 45.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Collins now to throw on 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
He can run for it, and he will. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Patriots 7, Seahawks nothing.
They'll run on first down. Beal. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down now. It's Beal. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 23-yard line.
A gain of 47.
So the big play gets gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
False start, offense.
And some momentum going, driving down the field. That'll set him back 1st and 15.
I mean, that type of play, when you've got to go in your direction, shoot, my man Old Mo is arching an eyebrow at him right now. You've got me going. Keep me going.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 27.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. Throwing on 3rd and long. Mackey is going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Seahawks 3.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that Woody
He would have
Hayes?
kept it on the ground.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And here's Collins looking to throw on 2nd down. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Collins on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
But I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Mackey toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
He's pass.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and
To throw again. Mackey. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
intended
The
for
Seahawks on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
and 10 yards to go.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
He's pass.
And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
Leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12.
1st and 10 at the 36.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
Collins pass.
2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Collins to throw on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Beal. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That goes in the category of a play that the defense is going to cherish and excites them. A completion, yes, you give up the pass, but no gain. I mean, that's exactly what you want on defense.
Sets up the 4th down. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw on 2nd down. Mackey, and he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Mackey. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's in his own 2nd quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Collins. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Complete to number 8.
A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
For number 15.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
Throwing again. Mackey looking middle, and it's incomplete. To throw on 3rd down. Mackey, fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
18-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Mackey looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lawson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Mackey, throw left side, complete. That's Price. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Out of bounds at the
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Complete.
11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
11 on the play.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon it. We now proceed to the start of the second half. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw on 2nd down, Mackey. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
A loss of 8 yards.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
For the extra point.
This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Throwing after the interception, Mackey. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
headed for number 8.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw again, Mackey. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mackey. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
4th down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Patriots take over. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Number 31.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st down, Beal. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
31, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Beal. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to run this one in. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
The kicker on for the point.
He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down, Mackey. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Mackey. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
A loss of 11.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
30-yard line.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Got an open man. It's Foster. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Collins looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Morgan. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. On the ground with a tight end. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Collins to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
Collins now from the gun on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st down.
From the gun, Mackey got his man complete over the middle. It's Barrett, and able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Seahawks.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
22-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mackey. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Number 36.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Mackey, and that will be incomplete.
Mackey's pass.
What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
To the running back.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and.
And here's Collins looking to throw on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. It's Beal. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action.
With the score, Patriots
Back now in Foxborough.
Seahawks 6.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 32-yard line.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. On first down, Mackey, and he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To number 36.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the Patriots' 44-yard line.
From the gun, Mackey looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Price. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 30. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Intended for
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
6 on the carry.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
To number 46.
From 10 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
25-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Beal. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
31. Brought down at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Beal, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Collins on 3rd and 2. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And here's a handoff out of the gun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 46-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Beal. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On first down, Alexander down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Number 28. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, it's Beal. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. There they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Going right side here, and that's complete.
That's good.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Again, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Beal, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
1st and goal.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Collins to the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
At the 4-yard line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun, Collins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And his kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
As they
hit as he throws, and the ball is out. It's a live football, and the Patriots have it.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
He was taken down.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
58, right over there, Mike, 58, right there.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Beal, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. And in Week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Number 28.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for New England, a final win means they will finish off the regular season at a very strong 12-4. And now they'll await the final play.